updates as to what exactly is happening when it comes to fighting the fire. We understand that this morning it was the northwest flank that was priority, involving ground crews, but I couldn't get confirmation on anything up in the air. I'm just looking for confirmation on then what aspects of the fire are being focused on right now, what's had any success, if it's grown past the 8,000 hectares from this morning due to the dry and windy conditions, that sort of thing.
So, Ian, Mayor, do you want to respond to that, please?
Yeah, you bet. Thanks. Yeah, the fire has grown. It's roughly 9,000 hectares in size at this time. As you could probably appreciate, the fluidness of the situation, we have an incident management team and resources. The incident management team is on the ground and working and coming up with plans to disperse our resources onto the fire. We do have aircraft assigned to that fire, rotary wing, and we'll also support our ground crews with the fixed wing aircraft as needed out of Kamloops. So we do have the resourcing. Now with the size and the volatility, it is really about protecting the values and coming up with a solid plan going forward, because this is going to be a long haul with this fire.
Hi, Minister and Premier. Thank you for this. I was wondering if you can tell me a little bit about the damage in Lytton. We've been hearing that about 90% of the town has been damaged. I was wondering if you have any more details on that.
Well, I'll start with that, and perhaps, I don't know if, Rick, you have a better assessment. I spoke with the mayor this morning, who was just traumatized by events and how quickly they happened. I've looked at Google Earth references. I'm sure that the media have more ability to get these images on their people's television screens and in the hours ahead. But if you look at Google Earth images of Main Street in Lytton last week and then compare it to today, I think it tells you everything you need to know. I can't give an indication of the number of buildings that have been lost, but it is substantial. And perhaps, Rick, you might be able to quantify that. But I think suffice it to say, to the people of British Columbia, Lytton has been devastated, and it will take an extraordinary amount of effort to get that historic location back to what it was, and we're all in to make sure that happens, as is the federal government.
Yeah, thank you, Premier. It's Rick. As the Minister mentioned earlier in the call, getting into the community is a challenge, and safety is a significant factor. We do know there's significant damages you've outlined in the community, but we don't want to put a number on the number of structures that have been damaged at this point until we've had a chance for a thorough and accurate assessment. And that's about as far as I think I can go on it right now.
Hina, do you have a follow-up?
I do, thank you. I was wondering if you can also tell me what are the places where the community has gathered, because we know that they've spread out all over the place, but are there any centers specifically where people have been gathering, and which ones are these? How many are there? And how far are they from Lytton?
Mike, I'll ask Peter to respond to that on behalf of Emergency Management BC.
Yes, thank you for the question. So just want to mention evacuees, as mentioned previously, went a lot of different places when they had left very promptly. And so those places included Lillooet, Ashcroft, Spence's Bridge, and even 100 Mile. EMBC did set up reception centers and engage with local communities throughout BC to try to manage the various places that they went to. Evacuee reception centers have actually been established in Kamloops, Chilliwack, Kelowna, and Merritt. And so right now, one of the biggest challenges, of course, due to the very rapid movement of people out of that community, is to determine exactly where they are. But that's just an example of some of the communities. To your question, thank you.